We got Blake Griffin and the Clips on deck tonight. Going up against him, you almost just hope you don't end up on a poster. But I've never been one to just get out the way. I'm ready to step up, no matter the consequences. Got to earn my stripes sometime, you know? Here we go.
The starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Cavaliers. At shooting guard, J.R. Smith. At center, Tristan Thompson. At power forward, Kevin Love. At the other guard position, Kyrie Irving. At the other forward position, LeBron James. The head coach of the visiting team is Tyronn Lue.
We're coming at you from the Staples Center in beautiful downtown Los Angeles as the Clippers prepare to take the floor. Cleveland is working. He's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Pierce comes in for Blake Griffin. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Rivers in for Paul. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. Shumpert comes in for Kevin Love. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for J.R. Smith. And Freak subbed in for Kyrie Irving. So on the floor for Cleveland, Freak in at point guard. Amon Shumpert is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Matthew Dellavedova. And it's Frye in at the 5, home in the paint. Shumpert against Green. Unloads from 13. That one bounces around and comes back out.
That was a good rebound right there, but they haven't been very strong on the glass so far.
Clark, a little disparity there in the rebound numbers, but some of that comes down to how the ball bounces. Let's see if it evens out.
Boy, Doc Rivers keeps on leading his teams to successful seasons. A former coach of the year rarely has a season where his team doesn't meet expectations.
Clippers leading by 6. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Doc Rivers. There haven't been many players that have the physical prowess of LeBron James, and he knows that this is going to pose a lot of problems for his team. He told me the most amazing thing to him about LeBron was that he has the ability to be a force at virtually any position on the floor, from point guard to center. He can and does do it all, guys.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Aldridge the pass to Pierce. There's a screen. He kicks to Crawford. Shot clock at 6. With a floater, and he lays it up and in. Crawford's got his first points of the game.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
LeBron dishes to Freak. It's stolen by Green. Rivers kicks to Pierce. Fires from 14. Bank shot. No good. With 1 on the clock. Got it off in time, but it's no good. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Clippers ahead. They lead by 5. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter.
I think I'll forever be associated with Duke. And
there's no doubt that he is. Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Jordan. Pierce comes in for Blake Griffin. Jeff Green, he's checked in for Jamal Crawford. And it's Rivers in for J.J. Redick. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. James comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for Smith. And Freak subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. They've got Green. Cole Aldrich is out there with Pierce. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Rivers in at the 2. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Out to the right wing. Fires for 3. And he gets the bucket. Rivers has got 6.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Stolen by Rivers. The drive by Green. There's the feed to Paul. Kicks to Rivers. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And now a 6-point Los Angeles lead. Here's LeBron. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Clip.
Hi, Kevin.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested. So we'll go for a different look here. Cole Aldrich, he's checked in for Griffin. Pierce comes in for Green. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Austin Rivers in for Paul. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Shumpert comes in for Kevin Love. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Smith. And Freak subbed in for Kyrie Irving. So on the floor for Cleveland. Freak, he's in at the point. LeBron James is out there with Channing Frye. Then there's Iman Shumpert. And it's Dellavedova in at the 2 guard. Crawford, no luck.
Boy, for Jamal Crawford, guys, it's been a really good career. Not many guys can maintain his level of quickness after 15 years in the league. I mean, but last season, he finally started to show a little wear and tear.
They double him with Freak. 1:10 left to play here in the third. Jordan the screen. 5 to shoot. Releases. The shot by Pierce will not go. And back to Crawford last season, he was down in field goal and 3-point percentage. Plus, he battled with a calf injury that ultimately kept him out of 17, 18 games late in the year.
Yeah, Kevin, but his deep range spread the floor when he was out there. He still has that presence about him that you have to honor him. And he also hits some very timely shots. A dangerous assassin who always needs to be accounted for.
Dellavedova, the pass to LeBron. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Pierce against Shumpert. They set the pick. Here's the 3. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 4 in the basket from LeBron.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Crawford, no one around him. And a miss there on the triple. Got it off in time and released it in time, but it's off the mark. All right, we welcome you back to what's been a hard-fought battle. Fourth quarter should be good. Los Angeles leading for J.J. Redick. And Cleveland also making a change. Freaks checked in. And so here's Cleveland. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Rivers out there with Paul. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Foul called that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
And the other thing they've done since the beginning of this game is score points off turnovers and in bunches.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Rivers.
That was essential that he cashed in on those free throws. They're within one possession.
All right, fans, let's get up. Let's get loud for the Spirit Dance team.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. He told his team to keep looking for three-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
And thanks for that story, Doris. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Pass to LeBron. Wide open look. And right on target. Good. LeBron's got 22 points.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Paul dishes to Griffin. Fades back. It's good.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Freak kicks to Love. James against Green. Back to Love. Lots of room. Rebound by the Clippers.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Paul. And that one goes long.
Gotta score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste here, partner.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and you could see right there why he does.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here's Smith. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And that shot sucked the life out of the whole building.
Well, that was a big one, Clark. You can hear it.
And sometimes the silence of a crowd can speak volumes.
Well, they're having a problem dealing with Kevin Love.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does, and that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
Okay, guys, the clock is our enemy now. Time to focus up and know your roles. Trust each other to make the play. Freak, if you got the look, take us home.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
.11 seconds left to play here in the fourth. In the corner, Smith with it. James outside. Yes! And the foul. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire. Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of...
LeBron versus...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our LeBron James. No matter what they threw at him during the second half, it seemed like he had the answer. And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille.
Yo, Freak, what's up, baby? What's up? We see you.
Yo, what up?
Basquiat, let's go. Got that art for y'all, that real spit. They call me Basquiat. The Harlem's ain't my pockets full of fat knots, making all the ladies drop. Paint me street corners green, my bank notes look hella scene. Half man, half amazing. Call me Simi out the demigod. Halo crown with the dollar sign, got a poet. A ghetto saints with grand designs, call me focus. Before the Basquiat, the streets is hopeless. I'm that Harlem's ain't painting pictures, making new kind of skill, banking up to 12 figures. They call me Basquiat, pockets full of fat knots, dust till dawn. Your boy makes the street pop, got it on lock. Body don't stop, make it hot. Love it when the bunnies bounce when they on top. Basquiat, I got 107 C's, making waves so the world knows me. Basquiat, my pockets go deep. I dive in the heights, get up and then creep. I'm on my hustling grind, I'm all about my money. No time for playing games when the game ain't funny.
Okay, yo, he's nice. What's his name?
Hey, he goes by the name Basquiat, yo. Basquiat puts game down on them bars, yo, I'm telling you. Hey, we record a nice mixtape. Hey, do a nice video, get some honeys up in there dancing. Hey, we could build a franchise around this, yo. Hey, I want us to do a deal, Freak.
I mean, what you mean by us, Vic?
I mean us, as in you and me and you, putting some serious Skrilla behind this and... Put me on, man. I'm Basquiat.
What?
You heard me? I'm Basquiat. That's me.
That's you?
Yeah, 100.
Okay, you nice with it. What? Yeah. Wow, okay.
Thanks, man.
Basquiat.
Yo, we don't need no major label to make this happen, man. And in the end, we reap all the benefits. Think about it.
I know what you're thinking. I noticed we passed Colonel Young Park, too.
Yo, Coach Judy was the best. I remember when she took us from park to park so we could play ball. She taught us how to be comfortable.
I never had this feeling with any other woman in my life. And she gave me a different feeling, which was something I fell in love with. I never asked her to be my girlfriend. It just became that. You could tell when we started falling, like, I get a text message and she's, who's that? And it's just like, oh, so we worried now. Oh, so no more of that? All right, you know what I mean? So that's how I came to agreement.
What's different about Yvette?
Well, when you could teach me something or give me knowledge about anything, I'm already attracted to you as a person. I love learning, and she was very intellectual, and she's a very strong woman. And in this life, I need a strong woman.
tough matchup tonight. We could very well end up facing these guys in the postseason. So it's important to learn what we can and show them we're not about to back down. If we get it done here, it'll give us that much more confidence if we see them again. The stakes are raising every day at this point, so I better man up.
We've got basketball action at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. The home of the Cavaliers, live on 2K Sports. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
And Steve Clifford might not be the most famous coach in the NBA, but he has plenty of experience, and everyone in the league knows exactly how well-versed he is as a coach.
And Clifford in his third year now as a head coach, Greg. That experience you were just talking about. He has 29 years of coaching under his belt. And he's a Van Gundy disciple. Clark was on the coaching staff for both brothers.
Yeah, and he's been with a lot of teams, Kevin. 13 seasons as an assistant for the Lakers, Rockets, Magic, and Knicks.
Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. Can't hit from 12. Hornets trail by 6. Right side, Batum. In the corner, it's Lynn. Can't get it to go. And Cleveland the other way now. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Guys, it was like there was a lid on the basket in that game. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, it's hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Well, you know, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, guys, and they have nobody to blame but themselves for that. You've got to do a better job of working harder to put up points.
And that one's good. Freak.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Charlotte shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. And it's good, assisting on the play with Dellavedova. Freak's got his second bucket. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And Lamb kicks to Williams. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And guys, you know, last year Marvin Williams signed a big contract, and he did not follow that up with big production. In fact, he tied a career low in terms of his field goal percentage at only 42.
We'll go with a different look here. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. Freaks checked in for Shumpert, and Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Courtney Lee, he's checked in for the Hornets. Kemba Walker comes in for Jeremy Lin. And Charlotte, looking at who they've got. Zeller is out there with Marvin Williams. Then there's Kemba Walker. Then it's Lee, and it's Batum in at the 3. Hornets trail by 18. Well, the thing about Marvin Williams, you know, we know he doesn't create for others. He doesn't generate a lot of blocks or steals. But, you know, the one thing he does, he can hit the boards, he rebounds well, and he's got a pretty good shot from outside.
Yeah, and last season he didn't have any big numbers, but the ones that were at least respectable were in the areas you just mentioned, rebounding and three-point shooting, Kevin.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
LeBron outside.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Walker dishes to Williams. Puts it up from 12. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter. Cleveland leading by 16.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Outside Irving. And Love has it in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists in the game.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3-ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
Walker in a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
And watching Kemba Walker play, so explosive and undersized for.
And through 1 half.
Yes, Kevin, I'm here with
And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Freaks checked in for Smith. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving is out there with Freak, and it's Thompson in at the 5. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Good. Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
You got it. Let's get the ball
And here is
inside.
Irving. He's got 21. Left side, Love. Passes it to James. Just 5 to shoot. From downtown. Rebounded by Lamb. Hornets trail by 19. Walker goes in. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. While there's a break, let's take a look at this pen. Last month's assist leaders among small forwards in the NBA. LeBron James, #1. Nick Batum, 3rd.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing, just outstanding, truly gifted distributors.
I tell you what, you could put the isolated cam on these guys, and you would notice how flawlessly they execute those entry passes. They create so many easy baskets in the low post because of how on time and on target those feeds are.
Courtney Lee is on the wing. And the Hornets miss again.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
LeBron with it.
Move the ball.
He's got 10.
Sticking too much.
Kicks it to Freak. Shot from 12. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 3 rebounds so far in the game.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this 3rd quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Got it. Let's get the ball inside.
In the corner, it's Freak. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of
my
UNLV.
goodness.
No doubt about that. Just look at the elevation he climbed to right there.
Kevin, you just made my knees hurt.
That's what sets him apart from so many other point guards in the NBA.
Now here's Lamb. James covering. Shot from 16. LeBron grabs the miss.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Thompson passes to Irving. Irving double team. Freak kicks to James. There's the bucket. Good. James has got 12.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And then for Charlotte, Jeremy Lamb comes in for Michael Kidd-Gilchrist. And it's Kemba Walker in for Cody Zeller. And Charlotte, looking who they've got. They got Jeremy Lin. Jefferson is out there with Batum. There's Jeremy Lamb. And it's Walker in at the one. James. It's tipped.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period. Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Charlotte making some changes. Williams comes in for Lamb. And Lee's subbed in for Jeremy Lin. And here's Cleveland.
Let's get the ball inside.
To the middle. It's tipped.
It's going to take something special for them to come back now.
Well, I would say something special and some luck as well, or good fortune, however you want to phrase it.
They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
James kicks to Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is secure.
I'm almost ready to go there with you, partner. Not quite. I'm hanging around at that 98% mark, so it's just about done, but I need a little more evidence to close the book on.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with River. Terrific run to seal the deal.
Yeah, and now let's just keep an eye on how much longer they keep the foot on the accelerator.
There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. And Shumpert kicks to Freak. The feed to Mozgov. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one.
Thank you, Kevin.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyrie Irving. Talk about lighting it up in the second quarter. My word, that was just huge. And the impact carried them through the entire game.
Kyrie, this dude is a composed, mature leader. Along with all that mental strength, he's got such an incredible feel for the game. He runs the floor, he passes beautifully, and he can shoot from lights out from anywhere on the court.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
Yeah, send him in. It's easy.
Hey, how are you?
Good to see you again.
My pleasure.
Freak. Great game last night.
That's what I do, right?
Indeed. Have a seat. Pagnotti.
How you doing?
Thought you'd be selling used cars by now.
Funny, comedian. I thought you would have invested in some new clothes, being a team owner and all. I see you still rocking that Goodwill look.
Freak, what are you hanging around with this guy for? You know he's bad company, right?
Got no choice. He helps me pay the bills. Plus, our mother loves him.
Thank you all for coming by on such short notice.
You're welcome.
So you know why we're here, right?
Not really.
You want to negotiate an extension for Freak, right?
Well, since you mentioned it, your client is quickly becoming a liability for this organization.
We've already put a plan in place that's going to address all your concerns and issues.
Let me finish. Thank you. Myself, the front office, and the coaches are not satisfied with the adjustments you've made in your life off the court. I personally warned you about the company you keep, and we're fed up with the late nights and showing up late to shoot-arounds and the bad press and the incident at the nightclub. I told you Vic was going to be your downfall, and I was right. Something has to change now, or we're not going to need your services any longer.
If this is about that Twitter stuff, Vic was playing. Okay, it was a joke.
It's not about that. It's everything.
Like I told you before, Vic is my best friend. I can't just cut him off. He's practically family.
Not really. What exactly are you trying to say?
I'm not trying to say anything, Dom. I'm saying it. Freak and his friend Vic are a problem for me and this organization. And I called you in here to figure out how we all together can fix this problem. And right now, I'm only seeing one solution.
I agree that Freak may need to make some adjustments in his personal life off the court, but that's a learning process. We both know that. But this almost sounds like a threat. And Dom Pagnotti doesn't take too kindly to threats. Is this a threat?
Call it what you will.
We all know that Vic is a problem. The only person who doesn't seem to realize that is my brother. I'm sorry, bro, but enough is enough.
I don't have a problem with what you're saying. I have a problem with how you're saying it. Now, I know we can come to some understanding without all the ultimatums or threats.
Can we all come to a understanding, a compromise?
No more compromises. I already warned Freak. I told you. Don't be a hero. Cut that zero. It's cut Vic loose, or we trade Freak. It's that simple.
Fine, we'll go sign with another team.
Good luck with that, Pagnotti. Because of Vic, Freak's reputation precedes him.
No, because of Freak's God-given talent, his reputation precedes him.
Everybody's been talking. Dom, you know how this works. This is not about you and me and our history. This is about your client. Help him.
You talking as if I'm invisible. You talking around me, about me, but not to me. Vic has always had my back. And I've given this team everything I got. I practice hard. I play hard. Yeah, some nights I got it, some nights I don't. Some days I might even show up a little late to shoot-arounds. But every time I'm on that court, I've always given my best. And I see how it is, though. I mean, us players got to be loyal to you, but you don't have to be loyal to us players. Try to give me some father and son talk, talking about how you love your players and how you look up for them. Come on, man. You trying to cut me off like you cut off Izzy. Don't you have people loyal to you no matter what? People you can't cut off? Well, that's me and Vic. Vic and me. Y'all insist, really. They could tell me stop hanging with Vic. What makes you think they won't tell me stop talking to you? You remember in 7th grade, some guys were trying to jump me over some girl. Vic was the one to get some friends just to walk me home. And when they came, we went at it, but I wasn't alone. When I got my scholarship, it was Vic who put the word on the streets that nobody should mess with me because I had a future. Vic was protecting me. And sir, I know Vic is crazy. But before all the hype and the lights, media, fans, it was just me and Vic. He's always been there. I mean, if y'all don't like that, I don't know what to say.
It hurts me to say this, but I see his point. What you don't understand is that the league doesn't have your back anymore. Not like they used to. They try, but it's too much. Social media has changed everything. And this last incident with Vic, that was the final straw.
It was a joke.
That wasn't funny. You know it wasn't a joke. Vic was defending you, stepping in to protect your honor by attacking another teammate like that? Talking about his manhood, his wife, his kids, his family, so you can be the big dog on the court? That's uncalled for.
And they all know your relationship with Vic, so they think it's coming from you.
But that's the media blowing everything out of proportion as usual.
It's not just the media. He's attacking other players, other teams. He's out of control. Vic just doesn't know how to behave.
We got guys on our squad who don't want to be here because of that beef. There is no place for that kind of inappropriate behavior in this league. If you can't trust your teammates, who can you trust?
What Vic is doing isn't right. He's bringing you down, and people can see it. I see how all the other players are looking at you. Oh, it's not cool. It's not cool at all.
What, don't talk to him? Don't hang with him?
You do what you got to do. That's your call. But let me tell you this. You asked me if I had friends that I couldn't cut off? Yeah, I did for a while. Friends, business partners, girlfriends, wives, family that I thought I couldn't cut off. But I learned that sometimes you got to make the hard decisions. I mean, some of these people, they were just bad for me. They were bringing me down. They weren't making me better. They were good for the time that they were there. But I grew up, not in age and maturity, but in mind and spirit. I was ready for the next level in my life. And I'll be honest with you, I've been on the receiving end of that. I've been cut off before myself. And yeah, it hurt at the time. But looking back, they were doing the right thing for me. Just don't tell my ex-wife that, Pagnotti.
So what's the next move?
The next move is Freaks. It always has been. Question is he ready and willing to do what needs to be done?
This is messed up.
You take a moment to think about it, but think long, think wrong. The snafu should have been cleaned up a long time ago. With or without you, we got games to win.
Freak, you gotta handle your business.
Okay, we've all said our piece. You might cut me off as your manager, but I will always be your sister. Twin, this is on you. I might not like it, but I will respect any decision you make. Yvette, please.
Cece.
Yvette.
Where's Dom?
I had him call you.
Why?
I'm gonna cut right to the chase. My brother is deeply in love with you. And I'm ready to put our differences aside if you are.
Really?
On a string.
I'm with it.
Team Freak.
Team Freak.
All right, so if you're gonna be down with the team, I gotta show you the dap.
The dap.
Yeah.
Okay.
It goes like this.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, shoot, swish.
Swish.
Yeah. Again.
Like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Okay. 1, 2, 3, swish.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like that.
Cool, right?
Yeah.
Can't believe the regular season's done. Some of those games I could barely remember. But we did it. We made the playoffs. And tonight, I make my postseason debut. I wasn't sure I'd be here as a rookie, but I can't wait to see what this team can do. Like KG said, anything's possible. So let's go chase that title.
You can taste the excitement here in the Quicken Loans Arena. Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round one, game one. Pushing here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Smith. And Freak subbed in for Irving. So the Wizards 5 right now. They've got Hickson. Sessions out there with Thornton. Then there's Nene. And it's Porter. And at the 3, the small forward. Mozgov. It's rebounded by Thornton. Wizards leading by 3. Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Randy Whitman. Doris, what do you have to say?
You can put coach in the crowd that feels game one is the most important game in the series. He said to take the first game on the road would put us in the driver's seat from a mental advantage as well as a home court advantage. Guys?
Thanks again, Doris. Cavaliers shooting well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. So he gets the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Now let's take a brief moment to see which teams were the best at shooting the ball from deep in the regular season. The Wizards second. In third, the Cavaliers.
We've got a pair of teams here that weren't shy about shooting from way downtown. I mean, they love the three-point line, and with good reason. They were getting it done from back there.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. LeBron with the block. Dellavedova kicks to James. Passes it to Fry. They set the pick. Mozgov against Hickson. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And the idea of setting a screen on that play.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Washington, the talented Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt. Jared Dudley out there with Markieff Morris. And it's Gortat in at the 5 down low.
Yeah, way to play and attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And the second free throw, good. All with it. 6 points for him. Wall draws the double. Lets it go with the 3. And there's Beal. That's good on the assist by Wall. Beal's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Dudley against James.
Move the ball. Stick it.
He kicks it to Love. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
Wizards trail by 5. Now here's Wall. Here's Beal. And Thompson sends it back. And they're able to recover. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Irving. Comes up empty here. That puts him at 3 for 6. The Wizards have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And Beal kicks to Gortat. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
There's the pick. Here's LeBron. And he connects on the jumper. The screen did the trick. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And that one's good by Gortat. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Freak sets a screen for LeBron. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The lead they have is a result of how they're taking care of the ball, guys. I mean, that's
And that does it for the first half of... And we welcome you back to our presentation of... A different look now for Cleveland. Fry comes in for Tristan Thompson. And Freak subbed in for Smith. Then for the Wizards, Nene, he's checked in for Gortat. And it's Otto Porter Jr. in for Jared Dudley. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Freak is out there with Irving, and it's Fry in at the center. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Beal can't get it to go.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way. He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Wizards trail by 18. All with it, guarded now by Irving. Here's Morris. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And Doris Burke has some for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pistons was a big factor. He had 6 points, and he was a free throw machine. A ton of his...
Substitution here for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Fry. Love comes in for Shumpert. Smith checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. And Freak subbed in for Irving. And a new group getting ready to come in for Washington. Gortat's checked in for Nene. Keith Morris comes in for J.J. Hickson. Bradley Beal's checked in for Marcus Thornton. And it's John Wall in for Sessions. So on the floor for Washington, the great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots. Markieff Morris is out there with Gortat. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. The wide open look for Love. Here's Thompson. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Morris dishes the Wall. And he elevates for the slam. Thompson did not like that.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Cleveland?
And, guys, something every team strives for is getting points off of turnovers, and they've done that here in both halves.
They worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second-chance points.
And here's Wall outside. And again, Washington with the triple.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Here's Freak. Gortat with the block. They retain possession. Here's Beal. Inside. Deflects the pass. LeBron with the block. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Irving's checked in for Freak. Wizards trail by 19. Now Thornton. Here's Nene. It's hauled in by Fry. Fry has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for the Cavaliers.
Agreed, Steve. One of the areas that has been critical for them, Clark, the second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
Huge factor. A lot of hustle leading to buffet style on the glass. Plenty of seconds.
I wish there was a buffet, as a matter of fact, right here. Steve does too, I'm sure.
And maybe it goes without saying, but they had no answer for James. You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim. Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
Stay down. Stay down.
Free throw good, Nene. So for the Wizards, Dixon comes in for Porter. And Dudley subbed in for John Wall. And both free throws good for Nene. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Freak. He's covered by Sessions. Here's Freak. Some solid defense there by Latenight. And here are the Wizards now. And here's Dudley for three. That falls. Great assist by Ramon Sessions. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Freak passes to Shumpert. Stolen by Dudley. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. And here's Sessions. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here.
LeBron, you have
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now. LeBron James. He came out of the locker room at halftime with some nice shooting going. And that will wrap up this round one broadcast of the.
I know money isn't everything to you, Freak, and I find it hard to say this, but I've grown to respect that in you. You're a man of conviction. But it's my responsibility to point out the consequences of that way of thinking. Now, for you, winning is everything, but winning isn't something you could do alone. It requires excellent, or at the very least, competent coaching, contributing teammates, and God willing, good health. And we all know that's not a guarantee. Now, the reality is you're not in control of any of those other factors, but if you, as the star player, fail to win and deliver a championship, you will be held responsible. You will be scapegoated, you will be villainized, and you will be punished accordingly. So when you say to me that as a free agent, all you care about is being in the best position to win, I understand what you mean. But again, that's not only up to you. Now, I'm going to call my guy at Apollo Jets. I'm going to get us a private plane for this tour. I promise you, you're going to love the free agency experience. Now, your relationship with Vic has unfortunately cost us in some of these negotiations. We had 10 teams interested. We now only have 3. But thankfully, you wised up when it came to Vic. Have you been in contact with Vic? Yo, Freak, look at me.
He still has one of my cars, Dom.
What did I tell you about the L word?
The L word? What is...
Loyalty. I don't know what kind of hold this Vic has over you, but it makes me scared. You're a free agent for the first time in your career, and the only person you need to be loyal to is you. You need to be an FOF. You need to be a friend of Freak. Let's forget about winning without appropriate compensation and loyalty that hasn't been earned and isn't deserved. This is a tough business, Freak. We need to be tougher. Come on.
CC?
Woo, Lord Jesus, I was about to blow a gasket. Okay, Freak. Now, there are very few options on the table, and I want you to explore them all before making your final decision. Whatever you decide.
All right. Hello. Okay, well, I'd like to thank everyone for coming here today. I especially like to thank God, my Lord and Savior, my family, my agent, Mr. Don Pagnotti, twin sister and manager, Cece, my lady. Thank you guys for all your support. I'd also like to thank all the fans, and all the people out there who consider themselves an FOF, a friend of Freak. My free agency has been nothing short of amazing. And frankly, it has been a dream come true. But like most dreams, the reality is very different from what I imagined. Though I wouldn't change a thing about this period and the time I spent in the NBA, I can honestly say that nothing has been more gratifying and more difficult than choosing where to play next year. I sought the wise counsel of my loved ones. Nothing puts me at ease more than knowing that regardless of my decision, you guys will be there for me no matter what. Now, there are so many wonderful teams in the league, each filled with stellar talent and all vying to be number one. For me, there's nothing more important than winning and surrounding myself with those who feel just as passionately about the game as I do and have an unrelenting desire to win a championship ring. That's what matters most to me. It is for this reason above all, I've decided to go to the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Good job. Good choice.
Talent they have on that team, they're going to win a championship this year.
You think so? And you know what that means?
I'm gonna get
Cha-ching.
I love it.
I know.
Yes, my man.
All right, son. Congratulations.
I've been running.
3 letters, M-A-X, baby.
Dom we trust, baby.
Dom we trust.
Let me see this contract. Let me see this contract.
Gotta call, I'll be right back. I gotta call finally. Yo, fool, where you been? I've been trying to call you.
Mr. Freak?
Yo, who's this?
This is Officer Vasquez with the 9th Precinct.
Officer Vasquez? What did Vic do now?
Mr. Freak, there's been an accident. Look, we're gonna need you to come down to the following address as soon as possible.
What kind of accident? Put Vic on the phone.
I can't do that, sir.
No, you're not hearing me. I want to talk to Vic.
Look, sir, we need you to calm down as soon as you can.
No. Hey, listen. Put down the phone, and I don't want to hear it get picked up until Victor Van Leer's on the
give
phone.
me the phone.
Put Vic on the phone.
Mr. Freak, Mr. Van Leer was killed in a car accident.
What's going on? Give me the phone.
The car he was driving was registered to you. We were able to identify him from the
Listen
flyers
to
in
me.
his possession.
Freak,
I
give
don't
me the
want to
phone.
talk to you no more.
Freak, give me the phone. Hi, excuse me. Hi. Yes. This is Cece. This is Freak's manager. Who am I speaking with?
Hi, yes, look, we're gonna need somebody to come down and identify Mr. Van Leer. Eyewitnesses say that he was involved in a car chase. 2 cars were chasing him, and as the chase escalated, he eventually lost control and crashed. Look, I'm really sorry for your loss.
Hello. Outside of the deceased, was anybody else injured?
Vic died in a car accident.
What?
Yeah. They said he was in a car chase.
No.
Freak,
Are
I'm
you
sorry. He died.
I'm so sorry, Freak. Freak, I am so sorry.
Sis, all started here.
Yep, right here in the dome.
Yeah, when I was all about living the dream. Yeah. And knowing to be some nightmares.
As Daddy always says, all that glitters ain't gold.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss my brother Vic, though.
Deep down, he was a good person at heart, but he was never quite right. Something was always off with him, even when we were little growing up.
Yeah, I know, but I loved him anyway. I knew he was trying to take advantage of our friendship, but I didn't care. We were boys, ride or die. You know that?
Ride or die.
Just hope Vic finally found peace and depth that he never found in life.
Well, may he rest in power. When you really sit down and think about it, life is about the blink of an eye. And that's for sure quick. We spend a third sleeping in bed, a third trying to figure this thing called life out. Yo, by the time we think you got it all figured out, you only got a third of your life left.
Yeah, life's a trip.
Say that again.
Life's a trip.
10 times 10.
Well, honey. Hey, yo, shout out to my man Vic.
Shout out to Vic. Come on, let's bounce.
All right.
Yeah, I'm about to wake up the projects like I used to.
Better
remember?
not. You better not. We ain't kids no more.
Cece?
Cece.
Hey! Why are you sneaking up on us?
Man, we thought you two left town yesterday after the funeral.
We decided to stay one more day.
Oh, I'm so glad you did. I wish we had known you were coming. We would have made you something to eat.
Yes.
Okay.
What y'all doing?
Yeah, chatting.
Yeah, talking about yesterday's service.
Oh, okay.
How you holding up, son?
You know what? I'm okay, Pops. But you know what? We love you two so much. And it's only now that I'm realizing how much you two sacrificed for Cece and myself. Hey, you know, Vic didn't really get to know his father growing up. And we were lucky to grow up in a household with two loving parents. And you know what's sad to say? People thought we had a highly unusual home in the projects.
Yeah, folks always talk about the negative effects of boys with no father in the home, but it affects girls too. And it's helped me in my relationships with men in my life.
What man?
Anywho, I know that all men are not dogs because I had a great father in the home. You, Daddy.
I was there too. He didn't do it alone now.
Yes, Mama, of course. It goes without saying.
Thank you, daughter. I did what my father did, and his father before that. A man, a real man, will always be involved in his children's lives. I love your mother. We had our ups and downs, but I love her more than life itself. You two are a direct result of that true love.
Yeah, we know that.
Switching subjects.
Yeah.
I know the both of you like I know the back of my hand. You said you were leaving after the service. Why are you here out of the blue?
Yeah, what's up?
Why gotta be all that?
Yeah, we can't stop by and show our love and appreciation for our loving parents. I'm highly offended.
I am appalled.
What's happening?
Yeah, come clean.
Okay. Me and Cece just want to give you a little present.
Yeah, a small token, a small repayment for everything you've done for us.
Yeah, all the sacrifices you've made.
And we want nothing in return but your love. And grandchildren.
But get married first.
Yeah, save your money.
But Daddy, we really just
But Daddy, nothing. You heard your father.
Well, maybe one day.
Maybe. But one day is not today.
Nope.
Okay. Well, for real, we do have an actual flight to catch tonight.
For real this
Yes,
time?
yes, for real this time.
Well,
It's good to see you again.
Yes.
Love you
Hey,
too.
y'all call
Safe
us when
flight.
you get there, okay?
We will.
As soon as you land.
Okay, Mama.
All right. Yeah, y'all
Okay,
call
Mama.
us as soon as you get back.
All right, as soon as you land.
All right,
Yes,
promise.
Take care of your brother.
Of course, always.
I got this. No trust.
Hey, did you forget something?
No, can you do me a favor and head to the sofa?
The sofa? What's at the sofa?
Just look behind the cushion.
Behind the cushion? Pete, come here.
What do they want now?
What's in the envelope?
Just look inside, Mama.
Pete, you open it. Hey, Frequency, what's this?
Does it look like it opens doors?
Keys to a house?
Uh-huh.
A new home?
Uh-huh.
Son, now I done told you and your sister 1,000,000 times. Me and your mother are very comfortable right where we are.
Absolutely right.
This is Harlem, USA. Project or no project. This is our apartment. This is the home we made for you to raise you up right in. We're not moving like everybody else.
Let me talk
Tell
to
him something.
Frequency, we both appreciate it very much. I mean, we're very grateful.
Okay,
honey,
look, there's something else in the envelope.
Pete, he says look inside the envelope.
What?
Well, look inside.
Yeah. Already. Montego Bay, Jamaica. Baby, pack your bags.
We are living the dream. Oh.
Thank y'all. Love you.
All right, love you guys.
Love you.
Dear Freak, by the time you read this letter, I'll be long gone. I wrote this letter because it's the only way I think my voice will ever be heard. This piece of yellow paper is the only way I'll ever get any of you to stop, listen, and really get to know me, Victor Van Leer. My childhood was turbulent, but even in the most unsettling times, there was a break in the tide. Father was the rocky water, and my mom's was the gentle surf. Pops did a lot of foolish stuff, but when he wasn't trashed and was actually taking the time to be a father, he'd say, Vic, you got one life, a fragile life. God can take this life whenever he sees fit. So live, and live plentiful. Each day God gives, live it in abundance. My pops was a smart dude, the most dangerous kind, educated and street smart. And this apple didn't fall too far from the tree. My mom's, yo, she was an angel. No matter how heavy the hand, she would do anything for me. And by chance, when I was casted into that darkness, she was the voice I followed back to the light. I was so young, too young. But my decaying flesh carries the scars and memories that won't fade. She's the reason I'm as loving as I was. She taught me to look at others as human beings and not objects. Now, where there's pain, a simple kiss, hug, or I love you could disperse that rainy day. That's why I'll never understand why. Why she of all people was taken from me. The only one good thing I ever had in my life. And that was my mother. You ever feel lonely? Well, I didn't have any siblings, and no one would claim me as their own. It is the first time in my life I question the point of living at all. If it wasn't for your family taking me in, I swear I was going to open my wrist or jump in front of the A train. But I found love. And I found it through my new family. Mr. Pete, man, he was the complete opposite of who my dad was. He was foreign to me. He was a good, honorable man, and to be honest, he intimidated me. I didn't believe I could ever be the man he tried teaching me to be. Miss Martha, damn. Real talk, I was in love with that woman. Frick, if you're reading this right now, I'm sorry. I never met one hottie that came close to her. Mr. Pete is a lucky dude. But unlike my dad, he could recognize the angel in his presence. Aside from my own mom, she's the only other person I truly think understood me. I just wanted to be loved, yo. I just wanted to belong. CC, man, I've seen her make the hardest dudes break at the wrist. I've seen her turn coal into diamonds and then back into coal again, just by doing this intense stare she do. CC is no joke. I love her, though. We used to be close. And again, I'm sorry, freak, but when your sister get all mad and on one, damn, I just... Whew. CC, I love you more than you will ever know. I hope in my time past you can finally forgive me. Yvette is beautiful. A woman about success, work ethic, and never settling for less. Which, that's why I didn't stand a chance. Freak was king, and me, a big, fat zero. She was cool, though. Chill. And when she wasn't being all uptight, that girl was mad funny. I could see why you fell in love with her. She could make any man better. She was exactly what I wanted, and definitely what you needed. Frequency vibrations. My boy, my blood. I'm sorry I couldn't be as great as you. I'm sorry I was your weight and not your pedestal. I wanted to be a lot of things. I thought I was the next prodigy. Then you hit that court, and I knew. It was it. It was you, freak. It was you. I didn't have much of a life, at least not one I could be proud of. I never said this to you, but I wanted to be you. All I wanted was a taste, just a little taste of everything I never had. Can you blame me? Like my dad said, life is short, and I just wanted to live it abundantly. I know it hurts, but your life would be better without me. There's nothing holding you down anymore, freak. I believe in you. And I always look out for you from above, B. Hey, bring that Jesus piece back for your boy, though, you know. That shuttle's work. I love you, freak. At least I did something right. At the end, I felt as though I had no place here anymore. I never felt as though I belonged. Maybe my greatness is in the heavens. Or maybe, just maybe, my greatness is you, freak. I just hope you and the fam remember me as I remember my mom. Look at people like human beings, not objects. Because if you wait, it's often too late. So just say you love them now, man. Be the voice they can follow out of darkness. Be to them what my mother was to me. An angel. Your boy, resting in power.